Jack Wilshere has said his fitness levels are the best they have ever been as he aims to prove to Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger he is worth a first-team spot. The 25-year-old has only played 3 games for the Gunners this season, twice in the Europa League and once in the EFL Cup. Jack Wilshere says he is fitter than ever as he aims to force a first-team spot at Arsenal, but he looks to be over the injury that ended his 201,617 season early while at Bournemouth, and wants to finally establish himself as one of the first names on the team sheet. Speaking to Chris Harris on the Arsenal Weekly podcast, Wilshere said, "My fitness levels, if I'm honest, are the best they have ever been. If you look at the numbers after the game, I've been out for 4 months, but I'm not the one who hasn't ran the most. Don't get me wrong, I don't run the most, but my numbers are good, so I'm happy." Jack Wilshere seems eager to prove to Gunners boss Arsene Wenger that he is fully recovered from his injury nightmare. The 25-year-old has only featured 3 times for Arsenal this season, but has impressed in the Europa League. Wilshere was impressive for Bournemouth last season, where he became one of Cherry's boss Eddie Howe's first picks. But Wilshere has revealed he never planned to go out on loan. Last year at WASNT planned to go out on loan. But I had a good time. I learnt a lot, went to a good club, but I never planned that. I wanted to stay at Arsenal. I'm happy to be back. The year before I went out on loan I was injured, so it's a few years to say I've been available or fit enough to play for Arsenal, and I'm at my best level, so I'm happy. Wilshere went on to describe his injury problems as being impact issues and admits he can't rule out these continuing. He added, "Football, especially the way I play it, you've always got a chance of being injured, if you're running with the ball, going into tackles. That's all my injuries have ever been. Last year I played 28-30 games at Bournemouth and then picked up an impact injury." But Jack Wilshere has a job on his hands to become an automatic starter for Arsenal this season. Jack Wilshere's injury jinx struck again while on loan at Bournemouth last season. No, a lot of people made a big thing about it, but I was cool, I was calm, rehab was good, and it only took 4 months for a bone to heal, which is pretty good. I've got trust in my body, I'm fit and available, and I'm getting back to my best. Arsenal seem to have recovered well following their 40 thrashing at the hands of Liverpool, but Wilshere still has a lot to prove to Wenger that he can become a mainstay in the first 11. Sunsport reported earlier today how Gunners chief Wenger told Bein Sports the 25-year-old has until December to prove himself. Arsenal fans will be desperate for a fully fit Jack Wilshere to stay at the club for many years to come. Wenger said today the requests and demands in the competitions are so high physically that you can only be your best physically if you can play at least 10 games on the trot. Wilshere struggled historically with repeated injuries. Nobody would question his talent. Nobody would question his exceptional ability to beat people with a ball. But in this job you need first health. That is what's at stake for Jack Wilshere. Keep health and compete, and be capable to compete. If he can play from now until December at the top level, he will be back. Keep up to date with all the latest football news, gossip, rumours and results. The summer transfer window was one the craziest we have ever seen. Take a look at the most profitable transfers of all time. And here are the Premier League players whose wages made them the most expensive per minute played. Jack Wilshere reveals which Arsenal player has the most magic in his feet.